Oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful valley we're climbing off down, the Severn Valley. It's looking very murky, this weather. Incredible. Oh, it's weird coming from this way, it looks so different. Clear, bro. Alright then, welcome back to Welshpool in Welsh, Wales. Had a lovely breakfast with my friend Mr Hunt in his plane. He's off now to Redhill and we're off back to Gamston. So let's go and jump in trusty old Oscar Mike and get back in the skies. Clear, bro!
Welshpool Radio, good afternoon. Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, request radio check and airfield information. 1 POB back to Gamston.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, Welshpool Radio, reading your strength 5, using runway 22 with a QNH 1012.
22 QNH 1012, Golf Oscar Mike. Golf November Shell final 22.
Alright, so we're at Welshpool in Welsh, Wales, heading off today.
Golf Oscar Mike, Welshpool Radio.
Go ahead, Golf Oscar Mike.
Would you like to hold? HeliMed will be lifting shortly.
Keep home on hold just here, thank you, Golf Oscar Mike.
Oscar Mike.
Okay, while we're waiting for the helicopter to lift, the air ambulance, welcome to Welshpool. We're heading back to Gamston today. Met up with my friend John, the flying reporter, for breakfast, so do check out his YouTube channel. I'll put a link up here somewhere on the screen. Great flying channel, much better than mine.
Golf Oscar Mike, continuing taxi now 222. Taking off 22, Golf Oscar Mike.
Okay, heels to the floor, helicopter in sight. Power set. Let us roll, let us sausage roll. Oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful valley we're climbing off down, the Severn Valley. Okay. Now we're above that sort of terrain, we'll make a left turn.
Golf Oscar Mike, departing off the downwind leg now, changing to Shawbury 13315.
So there we go, saying goodbye to Wales, heading home to Gamston on a lovely day, although the cloud is starting to build up just a little. So there's 2,000 feet, we're going to go back at 3,000 feet today. About another 1,000 feet to go. Making sure we're well clear of this terrain on the right. It's a beautiful part of the world actually, and a stunning approach down the Severn Valley, very nice, much easier than I'd actually anticipated.
Shawbury Zone, good afternoon, Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, good afternoon, Shawbury Zone, pass your message.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, PA28 routing Welshpool to Gamston, presently 7 miles to the west of Shrewsbury at 3,600 feet QNH 1012, requesting a mass penetration please just through the top of your maps, Golf Oscar Mike.
Golf Oscar Mike, what type of air traffic service you require?
Just a basic service please, Golf Oscar Mike.
Golf Oscar Mike, squawk 7426.
7426, Golf Oscar Mike.
This is 1009er, and at 3,600 feet you're above the mats, happy to transit.
7426 QH 1019 Golf Oscar Mike, and thank you, we'll just probably stick at 3,600 Golf Oscar Mike.
Golf Oscar Mike, copy down the QNH is 1009er.
Apologies 1009 Golf Oscar Mike.
It's actually quite incredible how much this cloud has built up over the course of the last couple of hours. It was a clear, completely clear Cavoke day when I flew down about an hour and a half ago. And now all this cloud has built up and we've got thunderstorms coming this afternoon, which is why I'm sort of heading straight back to Gamston now. Hopefully in advance of these thunderstorms sort of creeping in. And there's Shawbury just down there. So we're going to switch over to Trent in a minute and we're going to head straight to Trent. There's Shawbury. So at 3,600 we're just above their mats now, so we don't have to penetrate them. Ah, they've got like lots of like black and yellow helicopters down there on the ground I can see. There we go, so now Trent 115.7. Okay, Trent 115.7.
Runway Kilo, we do believe that long wind is active and the traffic 12 o'clock 5 miles manoeuvring, no height information around Church Stretton, is believed to be a glider.
Okay, no problem. That's all copied. I was actually routing towards Church Stretton, so I might have to change my mind now, but thanks very much for your help. Runway Kilo.
It's looking very murky, this weather. Incredible how much it's dropped, this cloud base. I mean, we're at 3.5, or just above 3.5, and here, say it was clear blue skies when I flew down earlier, and now look at it. It's quite murky.
Request frequency change now to East Mid 134,180.
That's right, squawk 7,000, I'm okay.
Squawk 7,000, free call on radio, Golf Oscar Mike.
Oh, there's Stoke on Trent again. Stoke on the Trent. So East Midlands is Cavoke, so this cloud must stop soon. This may be at the last sort of level of it in front of us now. East Midlands is, yeah, Cavoke at East Mids. Doncaster, when I left, the weather was saying there was few clouds at 4,900. So hopefully we're going to outrun this weather front a little bit and get back just before it sort of kicks in. I mean, it was okay back there, it's just starting to get a bit bumpy and choppy and those clouds are building up into thunderstorms. So we got out of there before the thunderstorms sort of brewed a bit more, which is kind of the reason why I'm not doing anywhere else today. Normally I'd do like a couple of flights. I was planning potentially to nip over to Carnarvon or something, or even to Hardon, because I want to fly to Hardon, as I mentioned in the last video, because just saying I've landed on Hardon is being really funny, but no, I'm not going to Hardon today, because these thunderstorms are sort of creeping in from lunchtime, so if I can get back for lunch, maybe we do a bit of circuit work this afternoon, potentially in the Arrow, because Yankee Tango's back with its new wing, spoiler alert, so I need to sort of go up with an instructor for a little bit and do a little bit of a refresher on Yankee Tango, so that could be probably something, if the weather's not too bad, I can do this afternoon, maybe slot that in. But yeah, all good. Heading to Trent.
East Midlands Radar, hello again, Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, request traffic service.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, East Midlands, fast message.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, PA28 routing Welsh Pool to Gamston, presently 5 miles north of the Toxeter at 3,500 feet, QNH 1009, requesting a traffic service.
Golf Oscar Mike, roger, QNH 1009, squawk 4551.
1009 squawk 4551, Golf Oscar Mike.
Golf Oscar Mike, it's a basic service at the moment.
Basic service, Golf Oscar Mike.
I have requested a traffic service, whether I get one or not I don't know, they're very busy down at East Midlands with the sounds of it today. Mainly because we're flying to the honeypot that is Trent VOR in a minute on a nice day. So there's going to be quite a few aircraft around, but I think we're not going to get this traffic service because they are short on staff, so I will just have to
Channel 91 November, can you come left further 10, 320 degrees?
Hey firm, left 320, Channel 91 November.
Channel 91 November, roger.
Okay, so there's the Trent VOR.
Next wave will be Newark contract.
Golf Kilo Mike, roger.
As we fly past the Trent VOR, should see that, there we go, flick behind us. And now we can move on to Gamston, so 112.8.
Golf Oscar Mike, you're identified now, traffic service, confirm your altitude.
Traffic service, Golf Oscar Mike, we're presently 3,700 feet, QNH 1009.
Golf Oscar Mike, roger, there is primary contact, left 10 o'clock, half a mile, passing down your left hand side, no height information.
I'm looking for the traffic, Golf Oscar Mike.
Once again my eyesight letting me down. I can't see any other traffic that way, so cool. See, it's clearing up a little bit now on the distance. So not too bad. That's pretty quarry down there. I don't know where that is. Works within Derbyshire. Okay.
Golf Oscar Mike, traffic right, 2 o'clock, 5 miles. Crossing right to left slowly, indicating 1,100 feet, should pass behind you.
I'm looking for the traffic, Golf Oscar Mike.
He's quite a way below us actually. It's about 2,000 feet below, so 2 o'clock, crossing right to left, he should pass behind us. Can't see him at all. But he's down at 1,100 feet, so we're at 3.5, so he's sort of 2,500 feet below us.
Time 1 November, turn right,
So
Stinger 055, descend altitude 2,000 feet, clear house approach 09.
Turn right heading 055, descend altitude 2,000 feet, clear the ILS 09, Channel 9 1 November.
Okay, nearly home already. We'll see Matt House from here. 18 miles from Gamston. There's Mansfield on nose. We're nearly home.
Golf Oscar Mike, got traffic in your left at 11 o'clock, 4 miles southwest bound at altitude 2,000 feet, Cessna 152.
Looking for the traffic, Golf Oscar Mike.
11 o'clock, southwest bound.
Good afternoon, Golf Bravo, Oscar Bravo, but request traffic too.
They're both aware of each other, so that should be good. So we're both keeping a good lookout. It's 11 o'clock. I can't see him. Oh, look at the traffic down on the motorway, on the M1. Wouldn't you just hate to be sat in that right now? God. It's crazy.
Golf Oscar Mike, thanks for the service request. Frequency change now to Gamston 130.480.
Golf Oscar Mike, roger, casino over further traffic to effect between you and Gamston. Radar service terminates, squawk conspicuity, free call en route, bye bye.
Squawk conspicuity, free call en route, Golf Oscar Mike, thanks. Radio, hello, again, Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, inbound.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, Gamston Radio, hello, pass message.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, PA28 inbound, pushing me overhead from Mansfield, 2,400 feet, request joining and landing information.
Golf Oscar Mike, roger, over from runway 14 right hand, QFE 1006.
14 right hand, QFE 1006, Golf Oscar Mike.
14 right hand, which is just what I expected, so that's good. So let's take a poodle. Okay, so we're on runway 14, which is a runway that we do not, well, I've never used in my whole time flying at Gamston. We've never used this runway before, because it's sort of, it's like the Polderbaan over at Amsterdam. It's miles away from the rest of the airport, but the main runway shut at Gamston at the minute, and they're not letting anybody in who isn't based there either, so we sort of have to use this little cross runway, which is going to be interesting. I've never landed on it before, so we'll see what it's like. It's a bit undulating from when I took off earlier, more so than I expected, but we'll see. So I'm going to join on a right base because we're not doing overhead joins, because it would annoy people in the vicinity if we did that. So we're sort of going to I'm just going to join on a right base.
Descending dead side.
He's descending dead side, okay.
Golf Papa Jordan.
I'm going to, I've got 7 miles to run. I'm going to stick my lights on so he can see me. When I've got the fuel pump on, ready for landing. I'm going down on this rich fuel pump on. Instruments all set, carpet not needed, and harnesses we're all secure, we're all ready for our arrival. It's a bit thermic today. That's a word I just made up. Might be a real word, I don't know. For bumpy, it's beep. Okay, so there is the airfield. Oh, I think that's the airfield. Yes, there's the airfield there. Oh, it's weird coming from this way, it looks so different. The airfield looks so different, okay.
Golf Oscar Mike, joining downwind, runway 14, contour 1 ahead.
Golf Oscar Mike, roger.
Okay, so there's the runway there on the right. This is weird, man, coming in on this runway. Very strange.
Golf Papa India final, runway 14.
Golf Papa India, roger, surface wind 130 degrees, 7 knots.
Okay, approach is clear.
Golf Oscar Mike, final 14 to land.
Golf Oscar Mike, northwest surface wind 100 degrees, 7 knots.
This is weird coming in from this way. Slightly firmer than I would have liked, but we're down. Now we do the whole let's taxi 3 miles to the rest of the airport.
Top up India downwind, runway 14, let you go.
Okay, landing light come off, fuel pump off, on to standby.
Golf Oscar Mike vacated at Charlie, anything to sector taxiing?
Golf Oscar Mike, roger, nothing to affect this side.
Hello, taxi, Mike, Golf Oscar Mike.
So now we've got this bit of taxiway here, which is again not being used for forever. Boom, boom, boom. Welcome back to Gamston. Oh. And there we go, back in familiar territory. Nice easy taxi in then. Make sure we don't prank that very expensive looking DA42 on our right hand side with all fancy bits and pieces of it. And there we go, welcome back to Gamston. Okay, that's off, mixture lean.
Well, here we are then, another successful flight in Oscar Mike, and very interesting using that cross runway like 15 miles away. It's yeah, very strange coming in a different way to Gamston, but anyway, we're here now in a different parking spot to usual as well over on this side. But anyway, lovely flight up back from Welshpool. Nice to meet up with John. Check out his channel, of course, the link is on the screen now. Flying Reporter, fantastic content that John makes, so yeah, go and check out his channel. But in the meantime, well, I'm off to head inside and get a cup of tea, but in the meantime, thanks very much for watching. As always, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.